Hello, YouTube. This is a cat. I'm Brian Zayin. It's Wrestling with Regret live stream time, Day of Reckoning number 2 on the GameCube. And we're having some fun today. I'm going to play, hopefully, well, I would imagine, I hope I don't have to play story mode on Day of Reckoning 2 for a third day. I made it to, last you saw me, I had just completed the 4-man cage match at SummerSlam, Day of Reckoning 2. So I'm hoping I can get beyond that here and move on, and it'll be all gravy. Hello to all you who are watching. This is Vader, by the way. This is my cat Vader, one of my 2 black cats. You might see him make some more cameos as this stream goes along. I won't? Oh, great. Okay, probably do a 3-timer then. Alright, so I'm here doing story mode. Ah, Jesus. Forgot my dog is out there. The attention hog she is. Give me a second. Gotta let her in. Come on, Mocha. Yeah, that would have been fun, you know. 2 hours of the dog barking outside. All right, here we are. Hello, everyone watching. This is good to see you here. Let's continue on with Zayn's Locker Room. The the ongoing saga of Zayn's Locker Room. Thank you, Austin. Perfect time. It's a good time for the great taste of Dr. Pepper and rum. All right. Hello, ZK Show. / it's Dare. And the highlight reel. Here we go. Jericho. I always liked the custom carpet that they had for the highlight reel. Former Animal of Evolution. One of the scariest individuals in the locker room. Man, speaking of the Drifter, Steve Smith, I marked out for Elias's new shirt on Monday. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was a pretty. I want to buy that shirt. That's my resolution. This is the GameCube, by the way. For those of you just tuning in, Day of Reckoning 2 for the GameCube is what I'm playing today. The floor is yours. I'm sick and tired of having no World Championship on Raw. It's like, I love how in the storyline the championship's just missing, and they make a big deal about it in this world, but we just had a situation where the championship was just not there, and no one seemed to care. This is not a sponsored video, to my knowledge. I don't know. If anyone wants to sponsor me in this video, go ahead and I'll shill for you. Oh, it says, every day that the World Heavyweight title is missing is a day I'm being cheated out of my I was really hoping he was going to say, it's a day without sunshine. A day without rainbows and children laughing. Every day without the World Heavyweight Championship. I haven't watched WCPW in a while, James, but what I have seen, but I enjoyed. I watched a lot of the early stuff. Once they worked out all the kinks and they really hit their stride, I think it was some good stuff. But I haven't caught up on WCPW in a while. Oh, yeah, tomorrow's the new Supercard tier. I'm so pissed because I'm finally like getting a good deck on Supercard, and now they're starting up a new tier. It's like, son of a bitch. Like, I just was getting good. I got a whole bunch of Ultimate Pros that are fully maxed out and awesome. Samoa Joe's my best card, and I don't know. It's a bummer, man. Oh yeah, come on out, Zayn. I love how like they show like the bottom of the sentence is like the infinite void. I added some chest hair to my avatar because it's a little more realistic. If I wrestled, I don't think I would do a full body shave. I also updated the eyebrows to make it look more thick. Hey, games with Jacob Justin. We put our past behind us. Oh, I forgot that in this universe, I was a part of Evolution. Wait, it's Muha! Muhammad Hassan! Hello, Indigo. Indigo. Is that what it's supposed to be? Look at the pecs on Muhammad Hassan. How do you think I feel every time I go to an airport? I love storylines in the mid-2000s. Uh-huh. You were still given an Intercontinental title match. Hands on hips. Very frustrated. Oh, Chris Spencer asked if I played any of the DLC in Saints Row 2 or 4. I should say. I haven't played the Saints Christmas one yet, but I just finished playing Enter the Dominatrix, and it's like it's okay. Um, I thought it was a little meh, especially the ending. Like they go on about it's a batshit ending, and not any fans per se. It's just like the game itself is telling you, the ending is a batshit insane ending. Enter the Dominatrix, and then you play it, and it's like. Maybe it's because it's not fully developed and you see like storyboards and they kind of animate them a little bit, but like it wasn't that crazy, honestly, in my opinion. Critics, one of these gentlemen, the Intercontinental is looking for Batista or Hassan. Let's see, the muscle freak or the guy who's more my size. All right, give me Muha. Oh, bonjour, Samuel. Oh, thank you, Indigo. No, I have not watched the G1 finals yet, ROH. I have ROH 88. I haven't watched it yet. I don't know when I'm going to find time. I'm really busy right now. Just trying to catch up. I'm always playing catch up. I feel like I've been doing that ever since WrestleMania. But I will say I will follow up on the announcement that was made yesterday. For those of you who aren't aware, I have announced that myself and Steven Larson from Going In Raw are going to be going live in Los Angeles next month, the Day of No Mercy, the afternoon of No Mercy, I should say, at Meltdown Comics on Sunset Boulevard. We're going to be there doing a live review of Tag Team, which is the unsuccessful pilot episode of this buddy cop show with Roddy Piper and Jesse Ventura as wrestlers who become cops. We're doing a live review of that, and there's also going to be, we're going to have a special guest, Rob Fee, who is a comedian, he's a writer, he's big on Twitter. He's like a huge Twitter following. Look him up at Rob Fee. We'll see what I'm talking about. The four of us are going to be on stage, and there's going to be some more surprises as well. So for those of you who are going to be in the Los Angeles area, the Day of No Mercy, if you're going to be watching No Mercy, or if you're just in LA in general, come on down, get your tickets at the Eventbrite link. It's in the video description of the announcement, which is on my uploads. So, yeah, I really hope that we can sell that place out like we did Internet Darlings. It wasn't a full sell, but you get what I'm saying. Hope we can get a full packed crowd and make it a real fun night. Fun day, I should say. Correcting myself a lot. Let's see here. Yes, Steve here and Larson. Whiny desert do-rag wearing rookie. Wow. Get a little edgy there, Edge. Edge does look like Bo Dallas. Ooh, Deontay asks if I can do a Sky Too High video. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Ooh, James Hall asks, what's the worst game I've ever played? Ever? That's tough. The worst game I ever played, like, I think maybe play all the way through. I don't know. That's tough. This is actually pretty on-point commentary here. Is it possible to refer to a person of Arab descent without using the words desert, camel, or tally? Wow, that's nice. It's good that they're confronting that. Have I ever thought about reviewing the Lucha Libre USA? Maybe. I haven't watched enough of it to really know what I'm talking about yet. I can research it though. I'm on a real emotional roller coaster these days because I just finished watching a bunch of American Wrestling Federation, and I'm mad. But then I also just finished watching SummerSlam '02 for my classic pay-per-view review, and I'm happy. So it's like I'm kind of like all over the place emotionally right now. Oh, thank you, James Farsi. Oh, also, again, I think it's been said a lot, but I'll say it as well. You know, in this live stream, but you know, my positive vibes are going to Ric Flair right now for what he's going through with his undisclosed surgery, having to deal with his alcoholic cardiomyopathy. It's crazy to hear. You know, I was thinking yesterday we weren't going to have Ric Flair, in our lives, but he seems to be pulling through. But it's not over yet, and so hopefully, Ric Flair will be back gracing our television screens in the near future. It's not fair to Flair, you're right. A triple threat? Oh, son of a bitch. Keep your Fuck. Keep your turban on, Hassan. Jesus. Yes, it was Dick Kick City by Lillian Garcia. She took her own bump in a dick kick. I love it. God, it's a long, long promo. How much longer until 2K18? I think it's coming out in October, if it's anything like last year. Ooh, what's my favorite pro wrestling merch that I own or my rarest? Well, I do have a really cool Abe Ford era Boston Garden poster in my office from like 1968. Advertising the car. I think they made it was Bruno Sammartino and Bull Ramos. He's wearing a belt, very odd. Put it around your waist like a normal person. And then with the as far as other cool ones, I have a couple of cool original ECW T-shirts I found like at a Value Village years ago. Like one was like the RVD shirt, it's the white RVD shirt with a bunch of like yin yang logos on it, and then like an ECW shirt, like an original ECW T-shirt, and I think it's autographed by Taz. Like it's got Taz's name like autographed on like the screen printing, but I don't have a way to verify it if it's real or not. And I'm afraid to tweet at Taz and ask him, because he doesn't like me. So, hey Taz, can you confirm this is your signature so I can make a lot of money on eBay? Why do I want to play Day of Reckoning 2? I got a lot of requests for it, so I'm just doing this here. Do I think the live sex celebration would be a good episode of Wrestling with Wregret? Maybe as a smaller topic within a larger video about, you know, very awkward moments in wrestling. Live sex celebration would definitely be up there, I would think. Well, oh, Taz doesn't like you either, Chris. Well, did he DM you to tell you how big of a platform he has on CBS Radio? You know, story mode in 2K17 is the biggest load of bullshit ever. I forget what the 2K17 story mode is. It's just the Austin thing, isn't it? Just the Austin storyline. Like, I didn't have a problem with it. I really marked out for that storyline stuff because, you know, you got Jim Ross coming back in, and Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler revoicing a lot of the things they would say in the modern era, so everyone sounds like older and different. But I love JR because he clearly doesn't give a damn anymore. Just the way he expresses things is so funny. Yeah, they have the showcase mode, but that's about it. Boosh! Out you go! Alright, we're heading on the outside. Oh yes, Darnell, I am born and raised in Portland, Oregon, but I've been living in Reno for about the last 7 years, so. Produced from Ashland, hell yeah, Ashland. Full disclosure, I've never actually been to Ashland. I had a friend who went to Southern Oregon for a couple years, but then he moved to Florida, so. Blah! Hello, Eric. Oh man, I got my finisher pretty quick. Oh, look at that tight arm drag, high and tight. Hooah! How much would I pay to see a shoot fight between Cornette and Russo? I think I'd pay the standard pay-per-view fee. I don't think I would pay $100 like a Mayweather fight, but I would pay like definitely like $50. Bink! Yeah, the running low blow. I love it. Double arm. And one more. Oh no, no, no time. No time. Okay, time to hit. Can I play Saints Row 2? Oh, I don't want to play Saints Row 2. Whoa, wait a minute. What is this? The Edgelord. Get out of here, Edge. Nobody lacks your style. Oh, is there a new Strong Bad email? When did it come out? I haven't seen it. Probably. Oh! God almighty. Wow. I was in Harrisburg just a few weeks ago. I was in the week I did my my Who Wore Better from Oregon and my Battleground review. I went to a wedding in Harrisburg actually. So I've only been to Harrisburg twice in my life. Once was for that wedding, and the other was for a 4th of July celebration they do every year there. Needless to say, I found parking to be a lot easier for the wedding than for the 4th of July thing. Never been to the Dalles. No, I'm really like I never played. I never did a lot of Oregon traveling. My most of my knowledge from Oregon is like along the I-5 corridor. So. Susu Bear to Heart, so I'm gonna say it. Asks, do I honestly like being a manager? I will say it's a lot of fun. Oh, that's a weird title. Open for business 24/7. I can't wait to see where this goes. No, but I enjoy being a manager. I think there's a part of me that kind of wishes like I'd stuck with wrestling, and if I got better, I would have found more work. But if I wasn't a manager, then I probably wouldn't have, found the time and the energy to do this show. So it's all worth it, I would say. Let's see here. 5-time women's champion. Why does Trish Stratus care about the status of the world title? She's not fighting for it. Ooh, my best manager moment. That's a good question. God, well, I mean, I think one of my biggest accomplishments as a manager, I managed the Almighty Sheik, who's a former NWA and AWA champion. He actually unified the belts. He beat Larry Zbyszko several years back for it. So he was NWA champion, and I got to manage him for a few shows. That was pretty awesome. Getting to perform with the Cow Palace earlier this year was a great highlight. So those are probably some of my biggest moments as a manager. Man, slut. I'm going to say, but they put the word slut in the video game. Do you think Impact can make a comeback again? Did they make a comeback the first time? Were they ever there to make a comeback? Obviously, 07 was like their best year, but your mouse is open for business. God, this is just like a window. It's like these games are like a time capsule. I love it. Doo-doo-doo. What manager do I take the most inspiration from? Probably I'm kind of a mix of Cornette and Heyman. Probably my two biggest inspirations. Oh my God. Can we talk about the Paul Heyman promo from last night? That was amazing. That was an amazing promo. I think that's a top 10 Paul Heyman promo. That might as well have been his farewell speech, because I don't know how I could top that. That. As far as I'm concerned, it was his farewell speech. Susu Bear to Heart asks, would you work for Impact knowing their history? I would work, for them if the money was there. If they paid me, I'll work for you. Really? You didn't like the Heyman promo? I loved it. No, I've not been to Tennessee. No, I think the southernmost state of, well, no, that's not true. The southernmost state I've been to is Florida. I went there I went there a couple times. But no, I've never been to Tennessee. Thoughts on Sheamus' current position? I like where Sheamus is now. I think the tag titles, the tag team with he and Cesaro, it grew on me over time. Like, there was a period of time where I didn't like it, but now it's like it feels natural. And then, so I like Sheamus. I like that team now. Have I been to Ohio? No, I don't think I've been to Ohio. Look at those Bobby Soxers. Look at those shoes that Stacy's wearing. I love how in the story mode you get to like control other people. That's pretty cool. It's like, oh, Brian Zayin can take a break here. You focus on the ladies. Oh yeah. Oh no, she's tearing at my weirdly polygonal clothes. Ah, boosh. Oh great, I don't know how to friggin'. Oh no, I don't know how to take. Oh, there we go. It's down A. It's the same thing as Oof. It's not the same thing as pinning. There you go. This game was made in 05, I believe. Oh, man. Oh, ah. There we go. Nice. High Andy arm drag. Stacy learned that move from me. Or did I learn it from Stacy? Did Christopher Daniels turn heel in Ring of Honor? Beats me, I don't know. Do I think Cesaro will ever get a main event run? Probably not. That's fine, though, because, like, sweet criminy, like, just because you're, like, I think a lot of fans have a lot of misplaced, not misplaced, they're kind of justified in their anger, but when fans get upset that, like, objectively good wrestlers are, you know, not in the main event, like, just automatically, I think it's interesting, because I think history shows that the wrestlers who are in the main event and the wrestlers who draw the most money and are the most charismatic aren't always the best wrestlers objectively. Like, the Venn diagram of who falls into both those categories is notoriously slim. So, you know, when you see guys like Cesaro, who's an immensely talented wrestler, not get a chance in the main event, I'm just like slapping the bejesus out of Trish right now. You know, it's not, it doesn't bother me. Oh, here we go. Yahoo! Oh man, JR! Aha! Oh god, what's she taking off next? What's she gonna take off next, huh? Oh my god, JR! Damn. Stacy just squashed Trish Stratus.
Here's your winner, Stacy.
Flawless victory. Oh, WWE in the mid-2000s. No, but to continue what I was saying, you know, there's only so much room at the top for main event wrestlers and wrestlers who get pushes and put in the world title. And, you know, you can be the best wrestler in the world, but sometimes your place is to build up the next stars. You know, Cowboy Bob Orton is one of my favorite examples of someone who's, like, objectively a tremendous wrestler, but he was never put in the main event scene except for the American Wrestling Federation, which I'll get to in a couple weeks on my channel. But, you know, it's I don't know. I get why people are mad that their favorite wrestlers aren't in the main event scene, but it's be glad they're working. That's all I have to say. Be glad they're getting paid to do what they're good at. Razor Ramon, of course, he's a great example as well. Let's see here. How can I the submission? Little submissions a bit. And there you go. Good. Just built my guy up a bit. Save my game. Yeah, Mr. Perfect's another example too. A guy who, like, is so good you don't need the championship to, like, get over. Like, it'd be nice, it'd be token if anything. But, like, and I talked about this in one of my earlier videos in the history of my channel. Like, if you gave, like, every deserving wrestler a championship, then the championship wouldn't mean anything anymore. Because, like, if everyone deserves the belt, if you got there in the first place, if you got to WWE in the first place, WWF, then you, in some way, kind of deserve to be a champion, if whatever your standards are. So, sad goodbyes. So yeah, I mean, I think, again, it's good intentions to want your favorite objectively good wrestler to be a world champion, but sometimes it doesn't happen that way, and that's just the way the cookie crumbles in wrestling. Will Nakamura and Jinder be a world title worthy match? I think it'll be good. I think it'll be a fine match. Has to be better than Shinsuke and Corbin. God, those matches are terrible. Your tips and suggestions help me to win my Braun Panties match. Here's a tip. Pull off her clothes really hard. Oh, stop it. Will I ever review the first TNA pay-per-view? I might. The thing that I want to wait, because I know a lot of people have talked about the first TNA pay-per-view, so I kind of want to distance myself before, as everyone else is doing it. So, besides No Mercy, what's my favorite wrestling game? I don't know. Like, Revenge, WCW NW Revenge is a good game. That's awesome, actually. Whoa! But if it turns to a no-holds-barred fight, well, I'm pretty confident I can deal with that, too. His mannerisms don't match what he's saying. Well, thank you, David Sampson. What would be the best match at TakeOver? God, I don't even know what's on the card. I think Ember Moon and Asuka will impress. I think Bobby Roode and Drew McIntyre should be a good match. What's my favorite era? Probably, I mean, if we're just going by like what they label the eras as, probably Attitude Era, because that's the one I grew up on. That's how I first started watching. Bobby Roode. James, my first WrestleMania, well, depends on what your what the parameter of that, because the first WrestleMania I ever watched was 15. That was the first WrestleMania I ever saw on television or on pay-per-view. But the first WrestleMania I went to live was 19 in Seattle. I have 2 matches to get ready for tonight. What's so urgent that it couldn't wait? Oh, I'll tell you what's urgent. Look at this. Do you know what this is a picture of? I'm not dumb, Eric. That's the World Heavyweight title. I'm pretty familiar with it, you know. But I haven't seen it recently, that's what you're implying. The title belt's missing one of its gold bars. Jeff Jarrett stole it to try and raise money for his fledgling organization. We're doomed. Look at the date of the newspaper with the photo. It's today. Look what the belt is. Outside this very arena. It's here. The belt is here. That's great news. Does that mean we're finally going to have a new World Heavyweight Champion tonight? Not quite. You see, I don't have the belt. I just have this photo. It was left on my desk with no note or other clues. All we know for sure is that it has left here by someone with arena access, which means it had to be a superstar here tonight. You better come clean. I do not. Oh, this better turn into like a scavenger hunt, like a treasure hunting mission. Let's see here. Get a replica from the souvenir stands. You find that belt, I'm gonna fire your ass. Then I can get ready for my triple threat. And before that, I promise to help Stacy in her championship match. Oh man, this is awesome. Oh, Vince and Ted Turner on table 3. That'd be awesome, but that will never happen. Favorite GM? I don't have favorite GM because I kind of hate the whole concept of kayfabe authority figures. Like, Foley as commissioner back in 2000 was fun. Do I watch Rick and Morty? No, I really want to watch Rick and Morty. I want to get all the references. It's gonna be Jericho. I'm telling you, it's Jericho. 2 Nimrods doing here with your shirts off, all oiled up. Oh God! You guys can't do that to Zayn without me getting a piece. Oh, all taken care of. This piece of trash. Rated Y2 RKO. Do you think Cass and his shitty theme song are joining the club? Yeah, I like the idea of the club or Anderson and Gallows with Cass. It's gonna be kind of cool. It kind of helps them both out. We need more stables. Dag nabbit. Wences, yeah, you can do a reaction video. Good King Wences cast it out on the Feast of Stephen. Thoughts on Adam Cole joining? I mean, that's cool. Well, what? He wakes up in a different part of the arena? You promised, but you didn't show. What? What happened to What? Christian came and tripped me. I lost. I lost because of you. I love how this one transgression means it's over. Wait, what time is it? It's time! I thought I heard her voice. I'm fucking drunk. Let's see. Thoughts on Jason Jordan? The jury's still out on Jason Jordan. But I think it's interesting. People are telling me, Brian, like they're trying to build. Like, the reason fans are booing him is because they're building him up as a heel, like they did with Kurt at the beginning. And like if that was true, though, I think they would have made it more obvious because like they're pushing him as a babyface. They're like he just on Monday he's with the Hardy Boys. Like that's as much of a ringing endorsement to be a babyface. Oh, he's suspended. Title stripped. Tampon fell out. Oh, it's the gold bar. It was you the whole time. You lying piece of crap. You're fired. I don't know. Thank you. Your career on Raw is over. I'm leaving, and I'm going crazy. Motion capture's funny. Stacy. Oh. Anyway, no, they're building Jason Jordan as a babyface. Oh, I can use The Rock. Good. And Unforgiven. That's nice. Is there any hope for Bray Wyatt? Who knows? Is there any hope for anybody? Really? It's very nihilist to say, but it's like, it's just funny like watching like old WWE and like watching today and like, you know, when can you really tell who's going to be, you know, around for a while to do to be carrying the company in the future, the next era, you know? Have I played this game before? Not before. Well, I haven't played story mode, so this is new to me. I feel like I haven't played it before. It's been a long time. If I played this before, it was like, you know, when it first came out. Meanwhile, on SmackDown, Rene Dupree and Kenzo Suzuki. Boy, this is a time capsule, boy, I tell you. Yeah, I don't know how that unlocked The Rock. You have betrayed the trust of your friend, of your girlfriend, and your boss. Here's The Rock. You don't gotta sweat it. When you find out who your partner is, believe Teddy Long, you won't be disappointed. Well, if you say so, I'm gonna go in the parking lot and get baked. Thank you, Double A. The Nacho Libre video was weird. Like, I don't think I was particularly harsh on it, but people thought I was really mean. Like, I don't think I was any worse off. I've been much harsher to much worse stuff than I was with Nacho Libre. I think over time I've actually mellowed out compared to how... If I had tried to review Nacho Libre 4 years ago, it would have been a lot different. But, I don't know. People thought I was being a dick. I'm like, okay.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE
Rene Dupree and Kenzo Suzuki. God, didn't know they were in this game.
First, the WWE Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, Bray won last night. Wasn't that crazy? Bray winning? Well, no, it's not that crazy when you consider the fact that he's going to have a rematch on Sunday, which he'll lose. Oh, he won! So, he wins the one that doesn't count. I turned off the entrance teams because I didn't want to get popped the copyright, because that happened last time I did this video. Because Metalingus they brought the hammer down because I let Edge's music play out a little too long. I might do Celebrity Deathmatch. We'll see if I can review Celebrity Deathmatch. Have I done a video on my 8 favorite matches of all time? I don't even know. Like that would take some time for me to think of what are my 8 favorite matches, the ones that really stand out to me and stick with me to this day. I couldn't even tell you, man. I couldn't even tell you like 3 off the top of my head right now. I'm more of a moments guy, not really a match guy. Not even much of a match cut. There we go. Boosh! Oh, I saw clearly all right. For a second, that sign in front said free Wi-Fi. It was Viva la Fifi. I read that as free Wi-Fi. Free Wi-Fi wasn't really a big deal in 2005. Boosh. Any matches I hate? See, I don't know. I'm really ambivalent about wrestling in general. There's very few matches oh, I hate that match. Oh, I love that match. Will I do anything special at 200,000 subscriptions? I don't know. Like, I have an idea, but I gotta see how it'll play out first. I have a really good idea, but it's gotta I gotta figure out the work. I didn't watch G1 Climax. How can they copyright you? Well, if you use music or video that doesn't belong to you, in theory, the copyright owners have the right to come down on you for it. Oops, that's not the button. C, I'm sorry. Sorry, RBD. Here. And, come on. Tag. Tag. Fine. I'm gonna go it alone. One-man band, baby. Have there been any games that allow you to put basically non-kayfabe film? I don't know what you're asking. Oh, Kenzo with the block. Too bad. Too bad, sucker. Bing. There you go. Oh fuck! What am I meant to do? Oh man, that sucks. I blew my chance there, boy. I'm sure. I'm betting the I'd be surprised if the Hardys weren't in the new game. I think it's okay for the Demon to come back here. I mean, it's been so long since they used him. It's been a year. Like, I think it's time to bring the Demon back. Honestly, my biggest gripe is the fact that, like, they went and, like, Finn Balor has this whole promo where he's like, he hints that the Demon's coming back, and then just in case you didn't get the subtle nuance of this promo, they say, the Demon's coming back at SummerSlam! Like, come on, let us have some, you know, mystery and intrigue about it. Don't, like, just ram it in our faces. We get it, you know? We don't need a match card to tell us that. Oh, jeez. Get over her. There we go. Oh. Splits. Oh shit. He's been broken back into version 1. Rebroke it. Boosh! I guess I'm hoping Jeff Hardy's in 18. I mean, I don't really care. I'd be more happy with Matt Hardy in 18, to be perfectly honest. Oh, Renee, you scamp. Yeah, I have some things to say in Who Wore Better about that bloodbath. The basic part of it is, like, I just wish that, you know, it's like, it seems so hokey that he had the bucket out there and just dumped it on Finn Balor. Like, think of how much more impactful it would have been if the lights went out, you hear the noises, it comes back on, and then, like, Bray is gone and Finn's covered in blood. Like, that would be so much, mean so much more, I would think. It's like, imagine how less cool the bloodbaths or the Brood would have meant if, like, you saw the Brood taking the bucket and go, bleh, and then leaving. Like, that's so hokey when you think about it that way. So, the viscous, acidic fluid. Gotta love those adjectives. In Vince McMahon's WWE, man, it's never just blood. Kenzo Suzuki. Who's Kenzo Suzuki? He's a Japanese wrestler, and they brought him in. He was originally supposed to be like a Japanese nationalist who is still hard up on the fact that, you know, the U.S. won the Second World War. He's going to name Hirohito. Oh, fuck, now redo everything from the beginning, because now Rene Dupree's in. I'm a French guy, I love being French. I love how Taz called every Rene Dupree match. Like, he just didn't give a shit. It was hilarious. And then... No, but Kenzo Suzuki, I mean, he was kind of like, he was there for a little bit, didn't last very long, and then he was gone. And, like, he still wrestles in Japan as far as I know, but it's, you know, he was there, he was tag team champions with Rene Dupree for a bit. That was, like, his biggest claim to fame. What the hoot? If I wear glasses... No, I don't think it's tough to wrestle. If you wear glasses, I don't think it's tough to wear without them, because like everything you're doing is so close proximity. Unless you're super nearsighted and or legally blind, it's very, you know, you don't have to worry about like, or if you have serious depth perception issues, it's not inherently difficult just to like, you know, do your thing in the ring. Oh, you asshole, Renee. You guys are assholes! Bam, 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 shh! There you go. Now I pin you! Renee? No, Renee never won the U.S. title. He had about 1,800 shots at the belt with John Cena, but he never actually won the U.S. Championship. Did Kenzo ever work for New Japan? If he did, I think he worked more for All Japan. I think that was his bag. He was more All Japan guy. I'm not sure though. Don't quote me on that. All right, the Z-Man's back in. Boosh and boosh and boosh and boosh. Oh, more kayfabe kitchen. I have to come up with some more bitchin' kitchen recipes. But as of right now, I am not. I don't know what I'm gonna do for kayfabe kitchen. To be perfectly honest. I'll low blow you to death. Oh, pff, shit! My plan was spoiled. I prefer Sun Japan. Yeah. All right, you get points for that one. Blah! Patrick Johnson asks, has WWE ever met a stereotypical, have they ever met a Japanese wrestler that didn't stereotype the crap out of? Shinsuke, right now, is the only Japanese wrestler I can think of where it's like, they haven't gone, let's turn him into a hokey Japanese stereotype. So far, I think like they've treated him with a lot of respect in regards to like his character and his personality. And maybe Hideo Itami, too. Yeah, Kenzo's 3 finishers, he's able to build it up much faster than me, apparently. Yeah, I'm gonna flex. Yeah, I'm gonna flex again. Time for a power bomb! A power driver, I should say. Thoughts on Flair? I hope he is well. I'm glad he's not dead. There's only a few wrestlers out there who, if they died, would like wreck me, and like Flair is one of them. Like if a wrestler died today or tomorrow, like I would be devastated. Like Flair, Jericho, and maybe like Austin would be like, oh my god, like, I couldn't handle it. I would need to like lay down for a while. Oh, we're both selling for some reason. Boosh, gadoosh, Flair. There you go. Oh fuck. Yatta! Oh, nice. Oh fuck you! Come on. Obviously, we want Flair to recover. Yes. Yes, obviously. No one is wishing death upon Flair, I don't think. 1, 2. Oh, Kenzo! Kicking out. Look at this asshole going to business for himself. You're at a school gathering, and for some reason, Billy Gunn's theme popped into your head. Neat! Favorite catchphrase? Ooh, that's an interesting question. Ooh, nice! Renee took a bump. Got pinned. This is my chance. Favorite catchphrase? I don't know, man. I was big when I was in E-Feds back in the day. My catchphrase was, and if you don't like it too damn bad. I thought it was so cool and edgy with my catchphrase. Do I remember when he? Yeah, one of my first videos is about him becoming Kerwin White. Come on, tag, fool. So annoying. Okay. Who's this Rudy Poo? Sweet cream on an ice cream sandwich. That's my favorite rock catchphrase. That's why they call. Oh God. That's why they call me Sammy, baby. Jesus, making me remember the damn Sammy storyline. Why would you do such a thing, man? Okay. I have severely fucked up Kenzo Suzuki. It's time to pin him. 1, 2. Oh my God! Why? You jerk! Go down! Chad, too bad. Man. Kenzo Suzuki's just biding his time because he's got 3 finishers stored up, man. He's doing better than all of us. Momentum shift! He lightly shoved me. Oh, wait. Cinematic. No! Turnabout's fair play. Nice. Oh, he botched it. Come on. RVD, reach out and just tag me. There we go. Yeah, you could argue Christian was treated better in TNA than he was in WWE. I shouldn't have to go for a submission. For God's sakes, look at Kenzo's body right now. It's like fully red. Whoa! Oh, he kicked that at 1. Unbelievable. Boosh! And it's hard to get a submission because you just know Kenzo's lying in wait. So look right here. I can't even get a submission because Renee's gonna break it up. Here we go. Boosh! Down you go, Zoe. Who's going to take over, Shane or Steph? Clearly Stephanie's taking over. Shane is an authority figure in kayfabe only. Homeboy. Oh! The referee did leapfrog. Oh no! Oh no, I'm sorry! I'm so sorry! Oh God, I can't control myself! Someone again asked about Jason Jordan. I think like it's not working if they're trying to push him as a face, which I think they are, because everyone thinks, oh, they're going to push him as a heel like angle, but no, because he's like clearly he is being pushed as a babyface. Oh no, Suzuki got a sledgehammer. Why did I unlock that sledgehammer in the shop portion of this game? Thank you, referee. And you see here, I don't understand why people. I think people just automatically assume Shane is the cooler McMahon because like he had some good ideas about ECW back in the day. But I don't know. Maybe he doesn't want to run. You ever think about that? Okay, come on. Kenzo. Yeah, get the point. We're going power slam. My stamina's doing great though, I will say. Rolling Thunder! Oh, you got up. Jawbreak cooler. To ref versus everything. I kind of remember that. The ref being an unstoppable force. Come on. Come on. Tap out. Tap. Tap to this chin lock, this basic move that everyone has. Splits. Hurricanrana. Okay, get up. Oh, there we go. Shane needs to bring the Main Street Posse. Oh, you kidder. No range 5-star! Hey, finally, like, actually made the proper connection animation. Whoa! Oh! Bad time for the... Bad time for Zayin to take a bump. You can't tap people with a chin lock, then why bother? The referee's dead. Hope you're happy. Nah. Willie Green. Oh yes, the lost member of the Mean Street Posse. Oh, big scintillating knee drop by Kenzo Suzuki. The boogeyman is taking over. Yeah, okay, you keep telling yourself that. Oh shit! Oh man! This is one of the tag team champions, folks. They got double teams. Double team moves for days. Thank you, me. Come on. God, Kenzo Suzuki's been beaten to a damn pulp, and I can't pin him. Very good. Zoe's back in. Oh no, I don't want to bring him in! Boosh. Pin him!
1,
2! Oh, they're hilarious if he got pinned right there. Get your damn man out of the corner! Oh my god! It's annoying. Tag matches are the worst. In any wrestling, any CPU tag team match is like automatically the worst thing. With a count out or the knockout. Oh, I try. Okay, yeah. The match going on long enough. I've had enough of this bullshit. No. Oh, you hit your own partner, you dum-dum. Oh, Renee, you damn C-block. Oh, what an asshole. There you go. Yeah, I like that. It's a nice double team. Get out. Fuck off, Renee. Doesn't concern you. God. Shit, how does he get there so quick? What counter are we at? Can't hear shit. Yeah. I don't care. Boom! Big arm drag. Yeah, just tap. Son of a bitch. I don't have top 8 table spots. I can't even take 8 table spots right now. My dream table 3 left. Oh my god, this match. Just let it go to tell him to draw already. Obscene. I don't have any wrestlers that can like KO anybody. I don't think I equipped my own CAW with any knockout moves. I counter for everything but knockout. This match should not be so damn hard. It's not on a very difficult setting. Ugh. You. Meh. Meh. Yeah. Nah. Oh my god. Stop taking bumps. No. There we go. Cover him. Break. Fuck! Rope break! I hate you! Just die. god. It's ridiculous. So ridiculous. Alright, thank you for the tip, Daniel316. Thank you for yelling that piece of advice to me. Alright. Yeah! I'm gonna... What? No. Come on. Abdominal stretch! Oh, fuck. Come on. I don't care. Die! You can't skip the running low blow. Dazzplex! I'll beat the shit out of Randy Dupree for a second. Yeah! I'm not done! Renee will pay. Randy Dupree will pay the price! Multiple double underhook DDTs in this man's future. Oh, you know some prick! Ah! Oh, that was not wise. That was unwise, like Tim White. Oh my god. Is there a wrestler I feel is overrated? Yes, Mr. Kennedy. One of those overrated dudes in all of wrestling. This match is harder for me to beat than that damn cage match. I did that in the first sitting. Renee Dupree is just stunned. Yeah! Yeah! Watch, I pin him once, yeah, I win. 1, 2. Oh my god! You asshole! What do I have to do? I've hit him with 18 finishers, and this fool still will not go down. Kennedy's very overrated. Or at least he was when he first came out on TV. He was soups overrated. You're both dead! Why aren't you... Yeah, well that's... Come on, of course the finisher's weak, because like you can't do anything with your CAWs in this game. You have to like build them up for a year before you can actually give them a strong finisher with a damn. Ugh. Yeah, I know this is bad, Daniel. Thank you. You're not helping. Cut him off, RVD. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Jesus. It only took 14 minutes to beat this damn thing.
Here are your winners, Ryan and Brock.
There we go. We won the championships, I think. Yeah. One of the most hard-fought tag team title match in history. Mr. Glass. Yeah. Ooh. Who wore it better for classic shows? I've had some friends recommend that to me. I think it's just a matter of time. Yeah, right now I don't really feel like doing that one. Do I think WWE will try to humiliate Enzo Amore with the shark cage gimmick? I don't think so. I think it'll play like every other shark cage match we've seen this year. You know, for a gimmick match that hasn't been used since 1998, they've got a lot of mileage out of it in 2017. Okay, let's do some stuff. There we go. Slightly built up. Charisma's through the roof. Off the charts. Lifetime contract. Hey, you. Is that where they're going with this? You're accused of stealing the World Championship. Here's a lifetime contract on SmackDown. When's my wrestling movie coming out? Artful Expansion and I have talked about doing a wrestling movie, calling it an actual romantic wrestling comedy. So there's new tag team champions, Robin M and Zayin. All right. Didn't take long for me to get new gold. Shiny, shiny gold. Wrongfully terminated, player. Yes, there may have been some evidence. Wow, low threshold of a lifetime SmackDown contract. Get well soon, Ray. Keep your turban on us, Like he's interrupted. It's not me. Yeah, believe me. Eddie Guerrero. New Jeff Holmes. Ooh, Eddie Guerrero and Booker T. That's a weird tag team. Oh my God. Another tag team match. I just got done with one. I say holla, holla, holla. Oh, the Holmes. Oh, man. Yeah, oh, Adam, what did you think of, Piper and Ventura, the tag team show? There we go. Just got done with a damn old tag team match. I can do another one? Come on, man. This is why it's not going to end. This is why the story mode's not going to end on the second part today. It's going to be all these damn tag team matches. Tell you the long scheduling a tag team match. How unexpected. Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of tag teams in this game. Oh, I missed. Oh, he's like hulking up, like blocking it. I can take it, Holmes. Boosh and a boosh and a As a condition of your contract, you're gonna go one-on-one with the Undertaker for life. America. Nice. You tell him, RVD. Yeah, the flex. Always tag team matches. That's always the answer. Whoop, snaggles. Got them suplexes. Headlock. Take over. Undertaker was found in a vegetative state, player. Yeah! Big elbow drop. 1 minute in. Boosh. Oh God, Booker T. What do you want, Booker? What do you want from me? Gonna wear him down. Yeah, here's a low blow for your troubles. 1, 2. Oh, thank God this match ends, prematurely. Pretty quick match. Wait, what? Oh, the bell. That's awesome. Hey, at least it was a short match. Thank God. Did I play the 17 showcase? Yeah, I did. I liked it. Look out! It's the plot! Yeah, the tag team was cheesy, but it's interesting, man. That's what we're talking about in our live show on the 24th next month. Day of No Mercy. We're going to be reviewing that one, and it'll be fun. I mean, people were always asking me, like, will Internet Darlings happen again? Like, this show is not Internet Darlings. It's not the same concept. It's a live show. Cheese ear. Because, you know, Internet Darlings was like all 8 of us on stage, and we were talking about like larger discussions on wrestling. We had sketches. This is not that. The live show we're doing next month is going to be, you know, we have one topic to talk about, and we're going to stick with that mostly, and do some fan Q&A and stuff as well. But look at the weird italics on Got Away. I can't believe that Booker and Eddie got away with cheating to win that tag match last week. Here, have one off. Not Del Eddie Guerrero. But yeah, the live shows should be a lot of fun. The Eventbrite info is in the announcement video. For those of you who are in the LA area, the Day of No Mercy and want to go, it's pretty cool. You know, it's hard to beat Sunset Boulevard, you know, in Los Angeles. So I can't thank Meltdown enough for being able to host the event. Listen, cheese eater, where's your turban? Whoa, what happened? Oh, Star Fox suddenly turned on. What was that? Yeah, I'm gonna go Hollywood after that show, man. The cheese eating surrender monkey. I don't even know what's happening. I was just so thrown off by that weird glitch. The gold tights. I don't think I ever had gold tights. I had silver tights. That's what you're wondering. I had the bright, shiny silver tights. But I've never had gold.
The following triple.
Oh, I meant to look to see if Fifi was in this game. Look at me, I'm a French guy. I love being French. No doubt about it, Cole. Triple threat, son of a bitch. I don't think the silver tights are in this house. I think they're back in Oregon, actually. I haven't worn those tights in forever, though, man. That's a trip. Thing like that. And I only wore them one time, and like the silver finish already started wearing off on the knees and stuff. Like that's bullshit. We're all American cheese. All American cheese. I'm gonna just put him in a million submission holds, and I'm gonna recliner for a bit. Oh, thank you, Brandon. My day's going well, thanks. Oh man, who's my pick to win the Fatal 4-Way on Sunday? It's tough. It's like, it's not going to be Lesnar. At this point, I just realized now it's not going to be Lesnar. So, my bet it's going to be one of the Samoans. It's going to be either Joe, who you know the rumor mill says Heyman's been pushing for, or it's going to be like Reigns. Like I definitely envision a scenario. I can envision a scenario when the Shield reunites at SummerSlam, which would be pretty dope. Having reunited the big heel organization. The problem is there's no faces. That's the one thing. One problem I have is that there's like no face to fight them right now. Unless you turn Joe face right away, or since Cena's advertised for the SummerSlam, for the Raw after SummerSlam, you put him in that position. I don't really know who you're going to have facing a reunited Shield. Oh, double power bomb. Will 18 have a showcase? I have no idea. Get me out of here, Eddie! Save me! Yeah. Boosh. Boo! I got the kicks. I got the kicks and the moves and the flexing! Ah, I never get to lock it in. I'll never get to get it. Could you see Bullet Club versus Aces and Eights in WWE? No! Because the Dudleys are retired! They're not coming back! When will I do another music video? I don't know, man, because I have a lot of ideas for like music videos, but I don't have the time or the manpower or the money to make my vision become a reality. I need some like sugar daddy to finance my music videos, essentially. Because I have ideas, man. I got a lot of stuff in mind that I want to do with music videos, but I haven't been able to come up with one that like that I can do that matches my vision that like can be done affordably. Nice. We both deflected the drop kick. You're a double failure, Randy. I need your help, Randy. The buzzers are coming for you, Randy. My name's Finn. I know, but I'm gonna call you Randy. Boosh! I love it, Maggle. And some free. Oh, Renee, you dick. Renee douche-free. Ah, in the hold. Nice to see you, Jean-Francois. Ah. Yeah. Owen. Wait, why am I hurting the most? If anything, I should be hurting the least. What the hell? Eddie, show some self-control. I like the idea of the Bray Wyatt blood spot, but I think they could have done it. Well, excuse me. They could have done it more impactfully than what they wound up doing. The execution wasn't all there. I think it took a little bit out of me. Will I be watching the Eclipse? I might. I'll probably just look at it on social media, to be honest. I'm not in. I don't have totality, you know. I'm trying not to have poo-poo stats, though, man. You're getting frustrated. I'm playing this damn thing. Yeah. Headlocks. Devastating headlock takeovers. Like, hey! Your plan didn't work, Eddie. Oh, I woke up! There we go. Ah, now's my time. 1, 2. Ah, that was the best chance I was gonna get. Oh shit. Have I ever played TEW? No, I have not. Oh, the French tickler. I'm a French guy. I love being French. Oh shit. Ah, man. Couldn't even do my running low blow. Oh, man. There we go. Come on. There we go. Nice hammerlock into a body slam. I was watching SummerSlam 02 last night, and yesterday I should say. And I love this move that Benoit did in the match with RVD, where it was like a hammerlock, Northern Lights combo, and he held on to it. It was like a triple suplex, kind of like his triple Germans, but he did it with Northern Lights. I thought it was a really cool spot. Slam Master J. I do not care about Slam Master J. not someone who I really bothered to keep tabs on. Is Cass's heat, heel heat, or go away heat? I guess you can't really tell. Because they're booing him, and that's all that matters. That's the important thing, really. Come on. There we go. Ah, now's my chance. I'm gonna cover him. And I'm... No, that's not what I want to cover! Fuck. There we go. Ah, that's what I want. There we go. 1, 2. Yeah! Yeah, buddy.
Here's your winner, Brian.
There we go. Yeah, I don't have an opinion on Slam Master J. Drive back and get the tights on your body. You'll wait. I'm glad. Yeah, the term "go away heat." Well, first of all, it's really hard for fans. Like, anyone who's not watching, who's not there, that's what bugs me. Is I love when people are like, when people boo so and so, it's like they're booing because they want slow motion liberty. So, you know, they're booing because they don't like creative, or they, you know, want them to go away because they don't like it. Like, how do you know that? That's your bias and your perspective and your opinion. Like, if you want to boo the guy because of that, that's fine. But really, unless you poll every audience member out there who's booing somebody, you have no idea why they're booing. They could be booing because they maybe genuinely don't like the character. Although they really didn't give a shit, I think the best response would be silence. And beyond that, I would say, they're getting booed, so they're doing their job. They're bad guys. I think it's weird that the go away heat is used so much to dismiss a wrestler that fans don't like. Oh, that person's getting booed because we, the online community, think he's boring. So that's why we're booing him. Right. So I think it's dumb. No, I don't like Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew's fucking... I get the jitters off Mountain Dew. The jitters! There we go. Build my strength up a bit. Do I plan to watch Mayweather vs. McGregor? Don't care. Don't have a dog in that fight. Extracurricular activities. With a picture of RVD, I wonder what they could be talking about. Thanks all to those who are watching on this stream. I really appreciate it. For those of you just tuning in, we're playing Day of Reckoning 2 for the GameCube, I should say. Ooh, Raw 03 or SmackDown 04? Probably SmackDown, I would say. Uh-huh. Yep. Mm-hmm. They have gold in their eyes. You should really get them checked out. I'm going to take a straight to Eddie. Singles match. Why would you want the harder matches? I'm taking the singles match. Why do I watch WWE on a weekly basis? Because I enjoy it for the most part. Also, I get, it's my job to watch it, so that's why I watch it. But mostly I enjoy it. I'm a fan, Have I played Backstage Assault? Yes, I've streamed it on this channel before. And I played it with R. Felix Finch in an old video I did.
The following contest is scheduled for...
Thanks for watching, Double A. I mean, yeah, okay, David. Yeah, if you want to, argue about it, it's like, yeah, it's not as good as it's been. It's been better, but I'll still watch it. So there still are parts of it that entertain me. I still like wrestling, so and I understand all the characters and I follow the stories. So it's like it's familiarity, but it still entertains me. So. All right, Calvin, I'm going to have to ask you to stop being so rude about the silver tights. The worst wrestling game ever made. Right now, my money's on 5-Star Wrestling. It's a terrible game. I got it for the PS4. It was a reskinned version of the PS3 version. It's terrible. I saw New Legacy Inc. playing Pro Wrestling X, you know, the game that's supposed to be in the spirit of No Mercy, and it took 15 years to develop. It finally came out. It looks like dog shit. Oh my god. Like, that is one of the worst looking games I've ever seen. And just the way they play, I could not stand it. I had a hard time watching it. My other hobbies. I don't have a lot of hobbies outside of doing this show now. And this show's not even a hobby anymore, it's a job. So, you know, it's... Oh, man, lifted both. And I like, you know, hanging out with the family. And I do like playing video games when I have time, but I often don't. Running a no DQ. I haven't really, I mean, I haven't been a no DQ.com forever. And I have no qualms with Aaron Rift, who I believe is related to Zoog's Rift, who I guess was at one point the booker of the UWF, which is a weird, you know, connection there. I like New Legacy Inc. I love the stuff they do, you know. I loved when they would play old community storylines. Like, Chocolate Drop is my favorite video of all time they've ever done. Just like seeing Mark Henry plummet from the sky. And then just hearing them just like totally lose their shit. They couldn't talk for a minute because of that. Yeah, the hobby did become the job. Exactly. Oh, thank you, Super Chasney. You flatter me. And I'm going to put you in timeout, Calvin. Ooh, Kevin Matthew asks, is Reno a cool city? I think so. There's a lot of cool stuff in Reno. You know, it's funny. Reno's the butt of a lot of jokes, but there are trashy parts of it, but there's trashy parts every city you go to, every town. It's nothing unique to Reno. It's like, it's got the gambling of Las Vegas, but it's not nearly as like glamorous, I would say. Oh, I almost whiffed that. Anyway, it's not nearly as glamorous as Vegas. Like, Vegas has glitz. Vegas has like nice, fancy casinos, and Reno is just now finally starting to get some of those. But it's a long time coming. They have a long way to catch in Vegas in terms of that regard. But you know, and there's you know, Reno's like it's a 4-hour drive to the Bay. So if you want to go to San Francisco, there's that. It's a 2-hour drive to Sacramento. It's like an hour drive to Tahoe. Like, Reno's in a really good spot, and the city itself is fine. How accurate was Reno 911? I don't really know for sure because yeah, there you go. I didn't watch a lot of Reno 911. I like the people involved, but I never got into that show.
Here's your winner.
I'm just glancing over to where the hell is my recycling? Today was garbage day. I only had to load it for the first time. I'm like, where's my recycling bin? That's weird. Anyway, I enjoyed the actors in Reno 911, but I never actually watched the show, so I can't tell you how accurate it is. Reno had all the marbles in Kingpin, yes. Man, watching all the marbles for the first time and realizing the climax takes place in Reno is a trip. Actually, you know what? Reno also has Blind Fury. If anyone, I don't know if it ever was a stream on Netflix, but it was on DVD for a while on Netflix. Rutger Hauer plays a blind Vietnam veteran who has to go to Reno and save his old war buddy's son from the mafia. It's an awesomely bad movie. It's pretty hilarious. Is Glow worth watching? You're talking about the Netflix series or the original? I mean, I can't speak for the original. If you like women's wrestling, then you'll like it. But the Netflix series is great. I recommend you watch that one. How did I wind up in Reno? Anyways, for work. I was in between jobs and I found a new job in Reno, so I made the move, and that's why I'm here for the most part. Proposition. Look at that picture. Look at the headroom on the picture of Vincent Man. It's atrocious. I don't know, player. It's true that, as the general manager, I got a lot of pull around here. But what you're asking involves Raw. Now, you know I don't have any jurisdiction there, player. Come on, Teddy. We gotta at least try. Stacy Keebler. wants Reno's airport like it's small. Oh, Ray Furing asks if I've ever been to Cauliflower Alley Club. Yeah, I went there once in 2011, and it really bummed me out. Really soured me on the whole prospect of CAC, because I went in there thinking, oh, it's going to be like a community of just wrestlers and people who are in the business. But no, it's like everybody. Like fans can like plunk down their $100 for a year membership and like go there and like. I went in there thinking I was going to rub elbows with the greats, but no, I was just there with some more fans and some other fledgling indie people in other parts of the country. So yeah, it's been a while since I've done Cauliflower Alley, but I don't know if I'll do it again for a while because like Cauliflower Alley is so close to Mania, I can't justify doing both. Didn't you and Stacy end on bad terms, dog? No, James, that'd be racist. Have I ever been fishing? No, I am not a fisherman. She isn't exactly returning my calls. And we haven't reached that. And the technology is not such that I can send her a dick pic very easily. That's a cross-brand pay-per-view. But you have to abide by the decisions of the general managers. Alright, Booker T. It's no disqualification, which means I might not have to actually finish the match. Who had the best physique? Well, I think you just want to go on pure physique. I'd say probably Warrior. One of the best physiques. God damn, pal, look at the genetics! Oh, sorry. Sorry, Calvin, not Calvin. Yeah, Ninoshka still looks good.
The following contest is...
Yeah, in full disclosure, you know, the I'm not going to say. If Slam Master J were on Crime Time's level, would it be a fan favorite? I think if he had stuck around as being kind of a sidekick to Crime Time, that could have been funny. But it was literally like a one-and-done thing, I think. Wrestling Fred, is that a Pro Wrestling Sheet reference, Michael? I don't listen to the Sheet podcast, so I don't know for sure. Will Wrestling Fred make a special appearance at Meltdown Comics? Yes. I don't know, man. We have some special guests I'm trying to line up for the show. Besides just the four of us that are going to be on stage. So I'm really hoping it's going to, I think it's a really fun show, like I said. And like for those of you who can't make it to the live show on the 24th, we will be recording it. It will be showing up on the YouTube channel, hopefully as early as that week. Like, I don't think there's going to be a lot of need for editing like there was for the Internet Darling show. So I'm hoping I can just plastic the whole thing up as is. Oh, okay. I didn't realize. Oh, I'll have to look up Wrestling Fred. I'll have to see. I didn't realize. Because I was trying to look up Rob, because I know Rob Fee through a mutual friend, and we haven't actually met in person yet. We've talked on the phone and stuff, and email in preparation for this show. And I've been trying to look at this stuff. He's not as prevalent on YouTube as I would have thought. Like those two clips I showed in the announcement video on Prohibited's channel and Philly D's channel are really some of the most I've seen of Rob Fee. And he did like a really funny like Guess Who. I forget what the guy who the guy was with. Who was with, whose channel it was, but we had a really funny version of Guess Who with him. Oh, thank you, Kevin. I appreciate it. Stream the Legends of Wrestling series. I do want to play the Legends of Wrestling stuff because I really think, I've said before in this stream, it's a really like awesome concept, same as Legends of WrestleMania, but terrible execution, horrible execution in that game. That's my take on it. Wrestling Revolution. Oh, the mobile game? Nah. Who's the worst WWE champion? I don't know. Like, here's the thing. Like, I don't like doing best and worst things like champions because I feel like our best and worst storyline because so much of that is subjective. Like, you know, people have asked me, you know, the best and worst wrestlers of all time. Like, even if I were to narrow it down to something like by decade or something, like that's such a subjective thing with such a wide variety of you know, requirements, and so subjective. There's no way I could do like a best of thing like that and like even remotely please people. It just wouldn't happen. See, and with short championships that runs like, you know, less than a day, I don't like to count those as like real functional reigns. You'll never see me compare. You know, I want to do more of those, like, you know, worst. I probably will rebrand it as like best championship reigns or better instead of like worst. You know, that'd be positive. But it's I'll never compare, you know, one-day champions. I'll never do like Rey Mysterio and like that one time Triple H had it on No Mercy for like less than a day for the course of the night. It's just like it's just not fair. You know, you can't compare them. Okay, I have to look at Wrestling Fred. So thank you,
Here's
Michael.
your winner, Brian.
Will you have the backyard? I don't know. I don't want to review individual feds, man. Like, especially backyard ones. I've kind of made my thoughts on backyard wrestling known. Ooh, the Morphicons in Anaheim. That's a thought. I mean, I would love. That's one thing I would love to do more of with my job is attend more conventions, because I really have a fun time at WrestleCon and I want to do more of that. It's just an issue of money and convenience and putting undue strain on my family for being away. I don't want to put that kind of burden, especially when you consider my other like indie obligations and everything. I don't listen to too many podcasts right now, wrestling top lists. Honestly, like the one I listen to the most, pretty much like out of sheer loyalty, is the Acid Era podcast. I love that one. And then I listen to Bruce Pritchard's podcast and Tony Schiavone's another time. And 6 hours. It probably is too much for SummerSlam. I'm very curious at the fact they hot shot at least one match. Like, I don't think, you know, Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt's gonna get a rematch for SummerSlam. I don't think Tozawa and Neville's gonna get that same courtesy. But I find it weird that they were hot shotting some SummerSlam matches, but it made the show itself more exciting. Ooh, Ray asks, independent promotions check out my area, that being Northern Nevada, Northern California. Well, the one I work for primarily is All Pro Wrestling in the Bay Area of California. That's the one that ran the Cow Palace show. I recommend that if you're in the area. Big Time Wrestling in, I want to say, where's Big Time Wrestling? I want to say Eureka. That's there. Let's see. All right. I'll say my progress. And then what else? As far as the promotions I work for, I work for APW Nevada, formerly Reno Wrestle Factory out of Reno, but that's kind of not as frequent. And I've worked for SPW in Sacramento. I've worked for, actually I haven't worked for East Bay. I've done some announcing gigs for Hood Slam, and I recommend Hood Slam to go to if you like that sort of thing. It's 21 and older though for those shows. Don't bring your effing kids. But yeah, those are my recommendations for promotions in the area. Do you believe USA made them show the matches early for ratings? I mean, I'm sure USA's in their ear saying, hey, you need to bump ratings up. So, could be, I don't know. How do I gain enough weight to be able to wrestle? Eat. Eat and lift weights. That's pretty much all you have to do to gain weight. Hey, Lucas. Let me see if I got this right. You want what? Trading Stacy to SmackDown. I like how it's in Teddy Long's office. You've got a picture of Vince and a picture of himself. Like they couldn't get the rights to a picture of Martin Luther King. Ooh, I might do a playthrough of Backyard Wrestling at some point. I need to get an Xbox though for my home collection. I don't have that one. I've got like a PS3 and a PS4 and a SNES and an N64. You gave this upstanding citizen a lifetime contract? Day of Reckoning is okay, Juice. I mean, like... No, Muhammad Hassan's not still wrestling, James Hall. Am I the whitest thing? No. There are plenty of dudes whiter than I am. I can name on top of my head, you know, Pong and Robert Hands. They're very white. You gotta be out of your tree, Bischoff. Never heard that line before. Have I played, Chris? I have played Def Jam 2 Fight for New York. That game is dope. I love that game. I'm like, I haven't played it since college, though. I want to play it again really badly. I'll make it work. I'll make it happen. Oh, Heisensall asks, is there a chance you could play? I could do a top 8 lamest NWO members. No, because What Culture literally just did that. What Culture literally just did that video, and so I at least want to put an embargo on it for several months at the very least. I got videos booked all the way through February right now, and so no room for a worst NWO member count. Maybe in 2018 I'll do that, but give it plenty of time to breathe. Oh man, tag title match. Nah. +2/+2. Thomas Jefferson, sucker. Do I enjoy the modern games? I do kind of enjoy. I mean, yeah, they're fun. I mean, they have their own level of fun. And I think, like, there's a level of immersion with like the universe mode that I just can't wrap my head around. I just don't have the patience to really divulge time or devote time to that, but it's
contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE
WrestleMania 19. So yeah, I tried streaming 19 a while back, but I made the mistake of doing it with like a CAW who had no good attributes, so it took forever. So I might do it later, you know, with like an established guy. I remember this artwork they had for the Survivor Series, and like the animated, the comic book versions of like these wrestlers. Is Aleister Black less than 205 pounds? I didn't know that. Oh, happy early birthday, Dallas. Oh, sorry. Sorry I yawned during that. Ooh, it's not a bad topic. Any chance of a video about the craziest thing wrestlers agree to do for a show? Kenneth, I don't watch WCPW on a regular basis. Mostly out of just time. I don't have time to watch it. So, if I had more time, if I did, you know, if I could find this magic balance of being able to work from home and like have a lot of time to goof off while I'm at it, then sure, I'd watch more WCPW. But like, I dedicate literally all my working hours to, most of my working hours, to doing this show. I'm not gonna say I do 20. I'm not gonna say it's 100% of the time, but it's a lot of the time. WrestleMania 21, the game. I talked about that game. R. Felix Finch and I covered it many moons ago. I remember in one evening we played Raw, WrestleMania 21. I'm pretty sure we played the Backyard Wrestling games that day, or maybe not. And then we also played Simpsons Wrestling, that's the worst wrestling game. Someone asked earlier what the worst wrestling game is. Simpsons Wrestling by far is the fucking worst wrestling game of all time. it is abysmal. It's really more of a fighting game than anything else. So I guess you could almost disqualify it as a wrestling game, but it's still, they call it Simpsons Wrestling. There's a ring. No, I hate that game. I like the Tozawa Neville match. That was really cool. Again, I mean, I don't mind them doing title matches and title changes on television. That doesn't bother me. If anything, that is more incentive to watch the TV program because you don't know what can happen. Like, that's one of my biggest problems with the current product is the lack of predictability, or a lack of unpredictability. That is what I was trying to say. I speak words good. And yeah, I think having that match bumped up to the television and having Tozawa win clean was like was awesome. I loved it. I had no complaints. The XFL should have a video game, Patrick Johnson. They absolutely should have a video game. Yeah, God, I mean, you can really, there's a lot of like fun things if you want to play, like, you know, fantasy game developer. You can come up with a lot of fun ideas for. That's what I should do. I should do like a list of like the top video games I'd like to see. Ooh, I'll write that down. Boosh, boosh. And, oh, he booshed me. Booshed me in the gut, in the side. You know what I like? Stamina so far, you know, knock on wood, stamina has not really been an issue for me so far today since I've been playing this game. Have I heard of bumps and edits in the wrestling game community? No, what is that, Noah? Please enlighten me. Simpsons versus the World. Wait, are you talking about the NES game? Bart Simpson versus the World? Hey, that game too. I had a really hard time with the Acclaim Simpsons games for the NES, especially Bart versus the World. I could not get a handle on that. Or the Space Mutants. I could never get past the first level. I just didn't know. And I've tried since then. I got emulators in college. I tried, like, you know, playing, you know, the games then with like an adult perspective, the handle and the controls. Still couldn't do it. I've not played All Stars. Maybe I can do that for a future stream. Maybe with somebody. If I can get. The problem is, it's really hard for me to do video game playthroughs with friends on this channel because I don't know too many friends who actually like are active video gamers. Like Jay Biggs is my best friend, but he does not play video games. So trying to do a play along with him is kind of a lost cause. Like, maybe I could bring him in here one day for a stream and like he just kind of like be the sidekick who sits by and like he can kind of read the comments for me while I play. But he's a terrible gamer. He'd be the worst person to try and do a video game playthrough on. And R. Felix Finch, who I've done a lot of the playthroughs with, he's, you know, he's great playing video games, but he lives in Austin, Texas, and so I can't play with him really. I've got a friend of mine who, from my old work who loves video games, but knows nothing about wrestling. So it's really hard for me to find someone, and you know, I don't have a very good multiplayer network, you know, for the online stuff. And plus, online play for the online stream makes me nervous because I have a really big history of lag and just connectivity issues when I'm both live streaming and playing online. So, in a roundabout way, the answer to your question is, I forget what your question was. But yeah, All Stars it's a big multiplayer game, and I'd love to do it, but it's hard to play with people. My favorite non-wrestling video game, I loved Ocarina of Time. I know people say Majora's Mask is a better game, but I have not played it. I've tried playing a little bit, but I didn't have time to get into it. Well, I love Ocarina of Time. I love the Bioshock games, except for number 2. I thought that was kind of a lame cash-in. Although, now that they've released Bioshock, the trilogy, as like a total package, I could see myself, like, downloading it and playing through it again with, like, less high hopes. Because Bioshock 1 was so amazing that 2 felt kind of like a letdown to me. Especially the ending. And so then, I loved Infinite. People have their gripes about Infinite, but I loved it. So... Oh, referee's down. Everyone's down. Dark Souls 3, that game looks hard as hell to me. I don't know if I want to play a game like that, you know? my favorite series. Do I watch Game of Thrones? I watch a little bit of Game of Thrones, but it's not like something I make a point to watch. It's just, I mean, I'll watch it in passing. I know it exists. I've seen some episodes of it. I roughly have an idea of how the show's been going, but it's not something I follow that much. I'm trying to think of what other shows I really follow. I mean, Bob's Burgers is my favorite show right now, period. And I have kind of like a soft spot for MasterChef Junior, and both MasterChef shows, but especially Junior. I just think like it's fun to see little kids like cook amazing foods and make me feel totally inadequate as a chef. I was never into first-person shooters. Duke Nukem and Doom and stuff, never really my bag. I played them, but it's like, I've had more fun with other games. And, but, yeah, like, other video games I like, I mean, my shit wrecked. I need to tag in. RV Dizzle. Oh, crap. Drop total. I'm dead. Oh, no! No! Do I play other sports games? The first PS2 game I ever bought, first game I bought on PS2 was NBA Live 2001, which I had fun playing, but, you know, I didn't really follow basketball at the time either. And I would play Madden games and NCAA football, but I never bought them in consecutive years. It was always like Madden and NCAA and back and forth. I never wanted to get consecutive Madden games that I saw like NCAA. That's not the con, you know. Same thing as 2K games today. It's like they just update them a little bit every year and call it good. Then they stopped putting out the college games, and I bought Madden. I think it was last year's Madden, the one with Odell Beckham on the cover. I played that for a little bit. I got tired of it, and I just like set it back. And then, yeah, I haven't really played sports games since. I'm not much of a sports game player. I love the GTA series. Warhawk asked me about GTA. I love that game. That whole series. I mean, I wasn't a fan of it when it was top-down stuff with GTA 2 in the original one, but I loved 3. And goddamn, I'm getting destroyed here. I need to make a hot tag. I loved NFL 2K5. That was amazing. And actually, like, I do have it for the, I did buy it for the Xbox after I got my 360. You know, it's like, it's hard for it to hold up because I think it looks amazing for its time. But if you play fast enough, like, it's kind of an issue with Legends of Wrestling Showdown as well, where it's like, if you play at a fast enough pace, the commentary cannot catch up with you. It is so far behind, it's kind of laughable. That's my one gripe with it. Oh my god, get me out of here. Fuck off. Ugh, that's my chance. So slow. Yeah, alright. Oh, fuck. See, one feature that I really wish they had in the college football games, I stand by this. I think that, you know, because you know how I don't know how much they did it in the Madden games still, but I know when I bought 2004, they had like a gameplay mode where you can, like, you know, move your team to a different city or build a new arena or renovations in it. I would love to have seen the college game where, like, you get something similar, like you get like a legacy rating or you get like a support rating, where the better your team does in career mode, you get more booster money and you get better like endorsement deals with Nike or whatever, and that allows you to build, you know, a larger arena or get new uniforms and stuff. Like, the thing is what college programs today are doing. You know, the last NCAA game I played a lot as Nevada because I live here now, and so I wanted to see how Kaepernick plays in the game. But it was just, yeah, but like, I was always stomping on teams and being undefeated. Oh, here we go. Thank God. He doesn't have a conclusion. I don't have to actually win clean. You know, but like, I was beasting on people, and I was like a multi-time national champion, but you still play in this dinky arena just outside of downtown Reno, and the uniform's still janky. Like, why can't you get money, in-game money, to, you know, download to make new flashy uniforms and build a new arena somewhere in Reno? You know, it'd be pretty cool. Kayfabe kitchen, the Poontang pie.
3.
Oh, Rey Mysterio cost me the tag titles. That's sneaky sneak. Do I watch Pawn Stars? No, I don't watch Pawn Stars. Survivor Series. I did watch a little bit of Storage Wars because like there was a time where like Biggs and I were big in watching Storage Wars. But yeah, that was just like sit around and be lazy TV watching. Pretty much anything that was on A&E was like, yeah, I'll watch it. Like it's good. Or like America's Funniest Videos. That's good. Like lazy do nothing watching. And then one thing I noticed about America's Funniest Videos, and I don't know how many of you watch it, with Tom Bergeron as the host, there was a time where they had it in a set, in a studio, and like there was like amphitheater seating, and then there was also like cocktail tables where people, and they always dress nice. The studio audience always dresses nice, hella nice at these shows. You've got people sitting there with their cocktail tables, and they got glasses, and I was looking at the glasses one day, I'm like, wait a minute. There's no liquid in those glasses, in those cups. I bet they're glued to the table. It's a lie. Everything is a lie. Oh man, this set, I have flashbacks when I look at this, the interview set for this era of SmackDown. Because you see, like, if the juniors are back, and they're climbing the walls, and then Paul Burchill tears his way through. That's my flashback of this set. Really, Cheers is a sit there and do nothing show? I figured Cheers is kind of the same level as Frasier, where it's like you kind of have to pay attention to what they're saying in order to be funny. Why is Bob's Burgers one of my favorite shows to watch? I think Bob's Burgers is a great show because, like, it's not a mean-spirited show like Family Guy. There's a lot of humor in there without it having to be totally off tangent. Like, and the biggest comparison is Family Guy, honestly. Like, because I got really sick of Family Guy after a while with a lot of their shocking cutaway gags and just like the mistreatment of a lot of their characters. But Bob's Burgers, like, everyone is cool with each other. Like, at the end of the day, everyone's cool. Like, the family loves each other, and everyone has moments to shine, and it's really cool. I think it's a funny show. Do you believe ROH guys and NXT will have a deal like WCW guys with Radicals? I don't know. I mean, we could do it. It'd be cool if they did like another NXT invasion like that. But I mean, I don't know when the time would be right for that. My in-game finisher. Yeah, I mean, because like my finisher when I was in the Indies was like a DDT, as I would call it, the BZT. But the standard DDT in this game, excuse me, the standard DDT. Yeah, what do you? That's a bullshit. Did anyone ever say "Get Well Ray"? Yes, my in-game character said "Get Well Ray." You're lying. And so I don't know where I was going with this. I didn't play the original. Well, you see, that's the thing. I played the original NBA Jam a couple times with a friend who owned the game, but I didn't own it, so I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. So I would play as, like, you know, the Blazers, or I'd play as Chicago, as the Bulls. But I didn't know what I was doing. Like, my friend would play as Milwaukee and stomp me, you know, because I didn't know what I was doing. I haven't watched any Rick and Morty, but I want to watch Rick and Morty. But, like, I feel like this show, you know, it's like, I don't watch a lot of TV by myself. I watch a lot with my wife, and so it's like, you know, if I'm trying to watch a show and she's not digging it, it's like, okay, well, this show's gonna be shelved for a while. Like, I haven't watched Breaking Bad for that reason. We didn't get into. There's a lot of shows we haven't got into for that reason. Just like one or both of us don't like it, you know. Oh yeah, I've heard of Wrestling with Wregret. That's a good show. He's heating up. Get that shit out of here. I watched a little bit of How I Met Your Mother. It's okay. One of my favorite. No, the redhead was cute. That's about it. Where do I see Owen Hart today if he survived his fall? Like, that's an interesting question. I don't think he'd be wrestling had he survived the fall. Well, I guess it depends. Like, if the circumstances are all the same and he just survived, I don't think he'd be wrestling. But if he had managed to just land like on the ropes or like in the ring or something, then yeah, I mean, maybe he'd still be alive and maybe doing something in wrestling, but I don't know. I think he would have retired. I think he would not have, had the fall never happened, I don't think he would have been wrestling much longer, honestly. I have not watched American Ripper. Is that like American Pickers? Who's the best wrestler today, in my opinion? I couldn't answer that question because I really don't. My sample size is really small. I don't watch a lot of indies. I don't watch a lot of New Japan. I don't watch a lot of Ring of Honor. So I couldn't really tell you like who I think is objectively the best wrestler. Like, I couldn't really tell you. Man, Mysterio's getting really close to blowing his finish already. Like less than 2 minutes into the match. Oh shit! Oh no! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I swear! That's where I'm gonna get my heat back though, is the cutoff, the ref bump. Just like we called in the back. 90 seconds in, we got a ref bump. Get my heat back. Oh my god. Oh, what a heel! What is Ray doing? He almost had me beat, that asshole. Jesus. Get my ass. How did the guy in your first official match react when you asked him to be in a video, and how did you ask him? Well, oh, you're talking about Paul Zadora. Well, he lives in Reno, and so yeah, we're all friends, you know, because I worked with him in RWF, APW Nevada, what have you. So yeah, we're friends and stuff. And so when the anniversary of that match came, I thought it was kind of a natural thing to have kind of a reunion of sorts. And he's been in one or two of my videos before. He was in the "Do You Want to Watch Some Wrestling" music video, in the fantasy sequence where I get beat up by the symbolic portrayals of like friends and society and stuff. He was one of those guys, and so yeah, Paul Zadora and I are cool, you know. Johnny Mundo as a heel. I don't have an opinion on him because I don't watch Lucha Underground, so can't tell you. Did I play the first Saints Row game? No, but I had a really weird order of the Saints Row game. I played 3, 2, 4. That was my order. I never played 1. And going from 3 to 2 is a huge shock, by the way, having never played it. And I love how 4 tries to 4 tries to bridge a lot of the gaps between 2 and 3, especially. Like, why did Shondy go from being like a hippie pothead to being like so straight-laced? That sort of thing. I thought it was pretty clever. 4 did a great job with that. 4 is like a great, in my opinion, a great game. Boosh! Oh, we countered it.
1, 2.
Crossover with Grimm's Toy Show. I mean, I'd like to do one. I mean, I would love to do more work with like all of the internet darlings that I worked with. I've worked, you know, with Adam a couple times. I'd like to do something official video-wise with Steven Larson. They were actually, you know, for those of you who watched my WCW mini movies review, I was originally wanting to do it with Steven Larson, but our schedules never worked out, so I couldn't do it. So ultimately, I got Cole Cabana, which was great. I love the fact I got to work with Cole Cabana. That's pretty awesome. So no complaints there. Running low blow. Whoa! Low blow out of the ring. What a clever move by Rey Mysterio. You can't get pinned that way. Boom. I'm just gonna start healing up. I'd love to do a crossover with like Nostalgia Critic or Angry Video Game Nerd, but I mean those to me are kind of like pie in the sky aspirations for crossovers, just because they are so huge, and they're so, I would imagine they're just dreadfully busy, and they get, I'm sure they get a lot of requests for crossover stuff and collaborations. And even with my audience being as large as it is, it's, you know, I still don't know if it's like worth their time, you know. I imagine guys like James Rolfe and Doug Walker are muy selectivo about who they do work with. And I'm sure with, you know, with Doug Walker, where'd my stamina go? That's messed up. The one time the stamina actually does me in. But yeah, I just Again, I love to work with them, but I just think it's difficult because, because of, you know, how big they are, honestly. What's my bench? You don't want to know what my bench is, man. It's dreadful. My bench is like the bar and like 245s. And that's when I was working out on a regular basis. Like, I think when I was at the peak of my weightlifting, I think I was able to bench maybe 220. Like, that's not a lot, though. I mean, that's not... I mean, that's actually, no. 220 is too much. Because 220 is when you have 245s on each end. I was probably able to do, like, 200 at the maximum. But that was, like, I could maybe do 2-3 reps. Oh, kick out! Oh, what the fudge? I totally wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention when he countered me. Rematch. Fuck, can I do that again? Oh, I'd love to do crossover Todd in the Shadows. I tried to reach out to him. I tweeted at him like twice, and like he never got back to me. But like, I would love to do one with him because he's one of my favorite YouTubers as well. Oh, streaming No Mercy online with the emulator? Maybe. I'd be able to do that. Mark E Extreme. I'll look into that. See, that's the thing about wrestling YouTube. There's so many names out there that I still haven't even heard of, but have loyal followings. I'd love to, get involved with them. I'm a big fan. I'm becoming a big fan of Dave Knows Wrestling. That's a relatively new channel, and I like his presentation. Top of your favorite sitcoms? See, I don't really watch many sitcoms. Like, I liked Drew Carey Show when it was on ABC for a bit, and I don't know if you could call shows like Bob's Burgers and The Simpsons sitcoms, just because of like their format. I mean, that's one thing. Oh my God, Rey Mysterio's got an answer for everything. But maybe I will stream a No Mercy mod. Thank you for watching, Chris. And thanks to all of you, all 175 for watching this right now. It means a lot. Jesus. Rey Mysterio's whooping. He's putting a whooping on me. Oh my gosh. Back off. Yeah. God damn. God damn, pal. Yeah, I never watched a lot of Seinfeld, so I can't say, like, oh, it's a great sitcom. I mean, objectively, I can say it's a great sitcom because it lasted a long time. Frasier, I like Frasier a lot, so that is good sitcom. See, now, Spade Racing, I think a kayfabe commentary with Big Hoss McGraw would be too similar to Sex Ferguson. Because Sex Ferguson's too similar to Big Hoss McGraw, and, like, it's that whole idea of, like, the jaded, drugged out, wrestler from the 80s. Oh my God, what is going on? I just need to... Can I do... Yeah, no. This is ridiculous. Like, Rey Mysterio been whooping my ass the entire time. I didn't get to do one finisher on him. Hits me with his Saints Row Malebe. Is Johnny Get my favorite Saints Row member? If we're just talking about, like, not the character you play, not even. I would almost say like Pierce is my favorite. Actually, no, my favorite Saints Row character is Roddy Piper when he shows up in Saints Row 4. That's dope. Oh my God! Finally, I hit him with something. Oh my God, Ray, you're killing me. Ah, Jesus. No! No! Oh, I see. Fake it out. So we call him back. Oh, fuck! That's annoying. He got me on the back end. Oh, come on. I can't lose to Mysterio again. Oh my God, I totally hit you with my finisher. You jerk face! No! There we go. Yeah. Come on. Let this be it. No. Don't make me try and outlast Rey Mysterio. For some reason, he destroys me here. He's mad. No, Warhawk, I know there's the episode of The Simpsons with Grandpa as a wrestler, but I have not seen it yet. I really want to. Oh my god! He's wrecking my shit, too. Ugh. I will look up the show for it. I will try at least. Ah, thank you! Oh, thank you, Jesus. Yeah, to the flex! Boosh. Just gonna bet the shit out of you now. You've done it now! Yeah! Oh, arm got dislocated. That's weird. Yeah, I'll hit you again! Oh man, stamina goes down a lot. Boosh! Alright. What do you think? Oh, this is a good question. Balloon had asked what I think of Alberto Del Rio against the Global Force Championship. I'm surprised, honestly. I don't know if they just wanted to wait until like the next series of tapings was coming up so they could like make the continuity make sense. Wait until like those episodes had finished airing, or what? Because like the fact that he was like released from criminal investigation, the thing with him and Paige, like okay, like. Now, you would think you could bring him back, but they stripped him, and he's still suspended. I don't know. Do they know something we don't? Like, I'm confused about it. I still think he's not the person to build a company around. Like, even if he is innocent in what happened at the airport in Orlando, I still don't think he's such a train wreck of a person right now. He's got these so many, like, public displays of being kind of a shithead, and there's issues of no-showing, and making up like when he got allegedly stabbed in Texas, but there's no police report. Like, goddamn, you do that move enough times, they get to beat me with it. Fuck, like this is ridiculous. All right, thanks for watching Sand Revolve. Yeah, I think it's weird that they stripped him the belt, but I think they need to move on because he's a distraction. I don't think they should have put the Rocket on him to begin with. Of the two, I would have put Lashley winning its anniversary, honestly. And so if this allows them to, start from scratch and establish another new champion, then I'm all for it. All right. There we go. Yeah. I'm gonna keep at it. So I finally get myself a win. Yeah, I'm tough. Mike Adamley and Susan St. James. What a coup that would be for an announced team. Oh my god, come on. This is ridiculous. How is it like Ray has been my toughest singles opponent so far? Like I remember Brock Lesnar / I remember like Taker and Triple H in Day of Reckoning 1 being harder than this. Nobody counters your shit like Rey Mysterio. Oh god. Wait till I get to John Cena. Oh god, that's right. I'll probably be fighting John Cena in this game. Oh my god, Ray. Chill. Chill out and stop counting all my shit. Gotta rejuvenate my stams here. Let's see here. Okay, keep building up stams. 2K18 Backstage free roam in my career. Yeah, that sounds cool. So that's what was the cool thing about Here Comes the Pain. I think that was the other one. Where you could walk around backstage, or, like, interact with Booker T and Hulk Hogan. Thoughts on Backyard Wrestling? The game or the practice? Because I hated them both. I think the first Backyard Wrestling game was like an exercise in futility and frustration because like the CPU was so devastating in that game. And then, like, as seen in my video where I'm playing through it with Felix, like, you can throw items at people and you could be anywhere on the map and you could be running and the item would still catch up to you and, like, be a heat seeker. And that's so frustrating. That's such a broken design problem. And they fixed it finally in the sequel. Come on. God, this is ridiculous. Mysterio, and he's whooping my ass, and his stamina is not going down at all. Meanwhile, I have to like work my ass off to like get my finishers back up. Catch it! Oh. I don't know, Harry. I can't recall which one of yours is the My McAfee character. Oh yeah, I rented. Oh my God, are you serious? This is ridiculous. How is this guy so damn hard? Okay, return to the locker room. I gotta. Maybe I can try to up some stats or something. Favorite championship design? Probably like Undisputed Championship. I really like that one. Oh man, that's terrible. Like, how can he beat my ass so often? Uh-huh. Okay. Maybe I can up some stats or something, because it's ridiculous. I have good strength. Durability. Okay. Kind of up my strength durability a little bit there. That helps, I hope. I have monies. Man, sorry. I have to respond to a text. Have I ever invented a finisher? I remember... I remember when I was a kid, first watching wrestling, I had an idea for a finisher. I think it basically turned into the skull-crushing finale. Because it was essentially a concept where it's like you kind of grab them from behind, like a bear hug thing, and then you kind of trip them up and you fall down and you crush them with your body weight. But like that's like the most they come up with. Like, and then I kind of it's basically the stroke of the skull-crushing finale, except you're not laying directly on top of them. And then I one time saw kind of like a move where you kind of get a guy and you do kind of a tilt-a-whirl thing where it's kind of like you're running off the rope. You throw the guy off the ropes, you catch them back, you get them to do a backflip basically, and you turn it into like a diamond cutter. But I'm sure that's been done, you know. Okay, let's skip all this shit again. A fisherman's seated pile driver. Yeah, that could work. That'd be a pretty cool move. Sin Cara calling for match, he broke his finger. I mean, look, I've never suffered a broken finger. I think a lot of wrestlers, I think a lot of professional athletes, when they get injuries and like non-athletes will say, "Oh, that's the whatever." Like, I don't know, man. I never want to try and rag on a wrestler for if they're injured and they can't go through with it, because, like, you know, sometimes a broken finger can be like debilitating pain. You can't even function, you know. When so much like Sin Cara, a lot of his arsenal was like springboard stuff and like grabbing the ropes. So if you can't do that with a broken finger, like, yeah, that's gonna be tough. I'm never gonna rag on a wrestler for wanting to stop the match because they're hurt. Coke or Pepsi? I'm a Coke man. Coke all the way. Cocaina. But seriously, Coca-Cola is way better. Like, if there's no other option, I'll drink Pepsi. Sure, but if given a choice, I'll probably choose Coke. I'm more of a Coke Zero guy, to be perfectly honest. Boosh, boosh, boosh. Come on. I gotta be faster. I gotta be stronger than Rey Mysterio. Do I think WWE is screwed up establishing the authenticity or prestige of the Universal title? Not really. I mean, I think they're doing a good job by having so many people want to fight for it. Like, yeah, it's not on TV all the time. But I was thinking about that the other day, because, like, well, actually, I was thinking on last night, as a matter of fact. Because, like, you never see the UFC champion at every UFC pay-per-view, do you? It's like they always stagger that shit. You never see you never saw Ronda Rousey at every UFC fight. She was like, every 2 or 3 shows she was in a defense. So I think it's like, and I know wrestling historically has a champion be around more frequently than that. And I'm not saying that WWE should adopt like a UFC style, but that's kind of my way of thinking. Is like, well, you never see the UFC champion show up every time, so why should you see the WWE champion show up every time? I think Brock Lesnar being kind of a part-timer and being the champion, I think in a way it does make the championship more of an attraction. It's the whole premise of making Lesnar himself an attraction because he shows up so infrequently. And I know that kind of goes against what we as fans have been conditioned to expect from our champions and our main eventers over the years. But, I don't see a problem with it personally. That's just my take. Let's see here. Push Crystal Pepsi. Yeah, there was one time on a stream here not long ago I actually drank some Crystal Pepsi because we brought it back. It was good. I like Crystal Pepsi. Although I'll tell you what really turned me off to the Pepsi brand for a long time was Blue Pepsi. I had that once. I'm like, this is crap. This is the worst thing I've ever tasted. Get it away from me. There we go. Crystal Pepsi essentially tastes like Pepsi. It's like lighter Pepsi, I think. But it's just clear. Oh, you asshole, Ray. See, I think right now I'm kind of like, I got the edge on Ray because I'm beating him up more, but he's got like 2 finishers saved up somehow. I don't even know how that's possible. Yeah! You marketing billboard! And speaking of Mysterio, I was thinking about this last night too. The smartest thing WWE has done is let Prince Devitt, Finn Balor, get to keep his body paint gimmick. Because that is so marketable. Like, I would say that the Finn Balor demon paint gimmick is on par to look at Rey no-selling that elbow. It's kind of like the Rey Mysterio mask. It's such a hugely marketable thing that kids will eat up, and they make masks of it and they do like T-shirts. It is such a hugely marketable thing, and the fact they let him do that keep it is amazing, honestly. All right, ooh, lemon Pepsi. Ugh. There we go. That's it. That's it. Oh, foot's on the ropes. What a cheater, that Rey Mysterio. What a coward. Oh, roll up. Watch your pins right here. Favorite finishing maneuver. I don't know. I should do a countdown of best finishers or my favorite finishers. Because Lord knows, I made that worst finishers eons ago. Yeah! No such luck, Ray. Ah. Eva Marie being released, I was surprised. I mean, I thought at one point she was eventually going to come back. I'm still waiting for her to be like a mystery partner or a mystery opponent or something, but never materialized. And I wonder, because it seems to me that they were going to go the route of making Eva Marie the women's champion had she not been suspended, which I'm sure would have pissed a lot of people off. Yeah. On the stands recharge. Sprite remix. Alright. I'm putting this pipsqueak away. No more! That's gotta be it. Alright, come on, get in position, ref. 1, 2. Thank you. God. The difference a little bit of upgrading your stats will do for you.
Here's your winner.
That was ridiculous. Why did it take so many attempts? It took 4 tries for me to beat Rey Mysterio. Alright. I taught Mysterio a lesson. But that doesn't bring back the tag team titles. Okay, oh yeah. Challenge Big Show. That's cool. Choose your own adventure like. Yeah. Good theme on a bad wrestler. Somebody come up for God. Yeah, that'd be hilarious. Ooh, the Muscle Buster. Spinning toe hold's a good old school finisher. I do like that one. I think I'm going to do one more match on this game, guys, and then I'm going to wrap up this stream. So we'll see what happens next. See if I can upgrade some stats. There, I'll be a little faster. A little zippier. Would I rather work a WrestleMania main event and suck at wrestling, or work in the lowest indie promotion and be the best wrestler ever? That's not even a question. I'd totally be a WrestleMania main event and shit the bed. I get paid. Here we go. Well, Rey Mysterio cost me my tag team title. But I hope the beating I put on last week sent a message to me to stay the hell out of my business. Yeah. There we go. Big Show. Well, it's the big show. RVD, what's he got to say? Just your tag team title. You guys, both of us are going, fool, Rey Mysterio's the one who cost us the match. Yeah. Carrying me. Oh shit. Tim Whetstone asks, I know you did an episode in the XFL, but did you enjoy the game they actually played? Yeah, well, at the time, okay, here's the thing. When I first watched the XFL as it was, like, around, I didn't like football then. So I tried getting into it via XFL, but, like, it didn't do it for me, because I also didn't understand the rules. Of course, later in college is when I started really getting into football. So going back and watching the XFL, like, for the purpose of this show, like, I didn't think the football was bad. I thought it was like, okay, it's football, like, that was okay. As far as, you know, that's kind of my take on it. I thought it was okay football. Oh, man. Mess you up good. The XFL. Yeah, I mean, I tried to make it a gateway drug, but it didn't work out. It did not develop in me a love of football. What did get me into football was Madden 2004, honestly, because I was playing. Actually, I didn't even own the game at first. A lot of my college, dorm mates did, and that's how I got into football, learning the rules of football. And then, of course, at the time I was in Oregon, the football program was just becoming kind of like something worth covering and talking about, like the days of Dennis Dixon and stuff. As quarterback, and then, of course, Marcus Mariota. That happened well after I graduated. Like, Dennis Dixon came around and started blowing up just as I was getting done with college. So, there it is. But that's how I got into football, was playing Madden, honestly. Same way I got into wrestling was playing Revenge, or World Tour, I should say. Man, Caven, you got these, Cabin, you got these weird would you rathers. I think I would be a shitty gimmick and be memorable, honestly. You can go to the convention circuit that way. Because if they remember you, they'll pay money to see you. Do I think 8-man matches in 18 will look and play good? No, because I think tag matches don't. Just 2-man tag team matches don't look very good in the 17. It's so hard. It's like every tag team match is impossible to do with CPU at least. On Joey Ryan's penis. I think it's making him a bunch of money, and fans are walking home happy at the end of those matches, so I really can't complain about it. Like Mick Foley said, the object is to send the fans home happy, and Joey is doing that. RVD, hate him or love him? I mean, I think he's okay. There's your answer. Somewhere in the middle. I think it's hilarious that they categorize submission by rest holds. Way to lift the veil, WWE. God. I already used the same shit. He's just countering my shit. At least I have an edge on him where I'm like actually I've got him like in the red or in the orange at least. Yeah. Oh my God. RVD.
1, 2.
He beat me with a counter? Fuck that. That's so annoying. Oh, God. I like your idea, Harry. He beat me with a counter. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time, and if I can't do it, then I'm gonna wrap this up. Ah! Oh my god. RVD is like sidestepping me. This is embarrassing. There we go. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Whoa, buddy! First 30 seconds, back suplex off the top rope. Favorite wrestling style? I don't really have a favorite style, honestly. Like, I think, you know, like, here's the thing. I mentioned this in my G1 in the USA review. I think Zack Sabre Jr., if you put him against another, like, technical grapple-based wrestler, it's kind of boring. But when you put him against a style that, you know, clashes well with him, like a striker or a strong style or something, then, like, it can be really interesting because it tells a better story, in my opinion. Yeah, I think, like, anytime you can kind of clash styles and have them work a good match with each other, I think that's kind of my favorite style. I like comedy wrestling. I think it has a lot of, it has a place in wrestling. I don't hate comedy wrestling like some people do. It's not my favorite. It's not, you know, like the thing I would pick first either, though. It's like, and I think that you can be a humorous, entertaining character, but you have to be able to back it up in the ring, get serious in the ring. The Rock was hilarious, you know, cutting promos, but he backed it up in the ring. Kurt Angle was hilarious in his prime as like the goofy heel, but he was an amazing wrestler. I think if you do funny stuff and you're also a funny character, I don't think you can do both. I think you have to be able to be funny on the mic or at least entertaining. You can kind of like go back and forth between like funny and serious, but also be able to back it up in the ring and not be a joke in the ring. And I know some people will say the penis gimmick is kind of like that, but like, you know, again, does it draw? Like, ultimately, like, who am I to say it's not good for wrestling when it's a draw? You know? Break. What was the worst era? I don't know, man. Kevin Mann said something on the Active Era podcast that really stuck with me. The whole idea of, like, eras, it's really obnoxious when they, like, well, they will preemptively lump things into eras just because, like, to make it fit better, a better narrative. There's the Attitude Era, and there's the New Era now, and you can look back and say the New Generation Era, or the Golden Era with Hogan. But, like, Ruthless Aggression Era, PG Reality Era, that whole area is so, tough to define and like really lock down. Fuck this. This is so stupid. Well, that's a good place to end it on, folks. Jobbing out twice in a row to RET. So yeah, that's my I think the whole PG reality Ruthless Aggression era really fluid because you could argue that the Ruthless Aggression era was like 8 years long because of John Cena being there. Okay, well, I'm going to wrap it up here, folks. 2.5 hours is long enough for me. I'm tapping. You won't be seeing me doing 24-hour streams anytime soon, like New Legacy. So, yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here, folks. Thank you all for watching. Really appreciate it. Hopefully, when we come back here as early as next Tuesday, but maybe 2 Tuesdays from now, depending on what I get in the can, we'll resume Day of Reckoning story mode, and hopefully I'll be able to beat Rob Van Dam. Until then, folks, I will say that this week's Thursday video is Zach Gowen in WWE. If you are a Patreon backer of $5 and above, you get early access to that video right now on the Patreon page for 24 hours. But if you are not a patron, then you'll have to wait until Thursday like everybody else. So Zach Gowen's the video there. Like I mentioned at the top of the show and throughout the show, Sunday, September 24th, 1 p.m. at Meltdown Comics in Los Angeles, the Day of No Mercy. Me, Steven Larson, are going to be doing a live show where we're reviewing Tag Team, starring Piper and Ventura, and special guest Rob B is going to be there. So check that out. Go to the, I wish I had put the link to the tickets in the stream. I would have just told you to do that, or for the description. But in the meantime, just go to the video where I announced it, and you will see the Eventbrite link, or go to eventbrite.com and search Wrestling with Regret Live, and you'll find it there. Tickets are limited. The capacity is 125. It's like half the size of Internet Darlings, so it's going to fill up quicker. So if you're going to be in LA and you're thinking about going, I recommend you those tickets. So that's what I'm going to say about that. And again, hopefully we'll see another stream either next week or 2 weeks from now. And again, thanks so much for watching. Thumbs up the video if you like it. Go to ProWrestlingTees.com. Check out Patreon.com/WrestlingWithRegret just to see what's out there for your options as a perk for being a Patreon backer. Thank you all so much for your support. I'm Brian Zayin. I'll see you next time.